Monday's 9:00 p.m. on CBS That musical number was a pure delight and the perfect way to kick off the fourth season. On Scorpion Season 4 Episode 1, Walter's dream musical number was by far the best thing about this premiere. It was hard not to smile while watching Team Scorpion do something completely wacky but also so very them. If there was a show that could pull off a random musical intro, Scorpion is definitely it. Fuller House, take notes. The musical number was also the only time when Wage was on course. After spending the night together knocking Goody my apologies Toby if I misspelled your word, Walter and Paige quickly realized that becoming a couple doesn't magically solve all their problems. Shocking, right? While this was an expected roadblock for them to hit, it would have been nice to see Wage happy and in love for a little while longer. Their honeymoon phase was beyond short. Seeing as how Toby and Happy didn't even get a honeymoon, it would have been nice to see one couple just completely in love, without a care in the world. But, alas, this is Scorpion, and there's a crazy world-ending event to prevent. I'm not sure that these guys get paid enough. As far as cases go, this one was okay. It did allow for a focus on the personal issues and storylines at hand. We weren't too bogged down trying to figure out what was going on. Plus, who doesn't love hearing Happy tell horrible jokes? She told 2 jokes in one day. 2 It was a methane miracle. The main problem of the hour was Mark Collins. Let's face it, he has never really been all that interesting. Mark's not particularly entertaining. He's definitely not likable. All he does is cause drama by meddling and being ridiculously annoying. There's no belief, not even for a second, that he has changed. He'll always be a manipulative snake, and that act got old a long time ago. Yes, he was a nice glimpse into Team Scorpion's past on Scorpion Season 1 Episode 5, and him kidnapping Toby on Scorpion Season 2 Episode 24 did end up being a great hour of TV, but that's mainly because one of our own was in serious danger. Mark's presence didn't really add much to the mix. There's this feeling that we should care somewhat whenever he pops back up, but it's hard to tell if we're supposed to be happy or angry to see him. For me, he's just annoying. You just know that where Mark is, annoyance will follow. It makes it hard to care about his attempts at being nice, and whether or not he was being sincere, and it's hard to care about him maybe dying, especially since we all knew he was going to be just fine. Scorpion is the show that does random musical numbers. It's not the show that kills off characters like Mark in a freak case accident. His presence always brings the episode down, in my opinion. If Mark was there to ruin Wage's happiness, then this could have happened in other ways. They were already bickering before Mark started to meddle. It wouldn't have been far-fetched to have a team member or a random person who is tasked to help Team Scorpion complete a case comment on how Walter and Paige's relationship might fail. Someone, like say, Toby, could have tried to be helpful by suggesting that Walter be aware of how his differences could affect his relationship with Paige. Good morning, Walter. I brought bagels. Walter, no time for bagels. I'm doing a musical number. Sly a musical fantastico. Mark was not necessary for that to happen if that's the main point his presence was designed to make. Honestly, unless Scorpion Season 4 Episode 2 has a trick up its sleeve, that's the only purpose I can see Mark having. This extinction event could have been detected by some other very smart person, and Mark could have stayed locked up in prison. The only way Mark's presence on an episode would be welcome is if we're getting an origin episode. I will never give up hope for this to happen. I need to know how all my geniuses met up with each other. What's your opinion on Mark? Do you love him, hate him, or generally don't care about him? Walter, Sly, come on. Sing about being squeamish and cleanliness. Sly, no. Paige, Walter. Toby, he's jumping for joy. What a dope. Your eyes look beautiful. Lastly, let's take a moment to reflect on Happy realizing that something was wrong with Sly and asking him to open up about it. Sure, it's a small moment, but it highlights how far both of them have come. Happy used to avoid these kinds of conversations, and now she's initiating them. Granted, she wasn't the one talking about her feelings, but it's still a great moment. It also proved that, like Sly, I will never be over Sly and Megan's marriage, never. What did you think of the premiere? Are you ready for part 2 of Extinction, featuring more Mark? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, you can watch Scorpion online anytime via TV Fanatic. 16 Relationships That 1 Hour Hearts. Allison Nichols is a staff writer for TV Fanatic. Follow her on Twitter and on Google.